They call him the Rag.
Go ahead, put it on real tight. Hope you brought your best tonight. They say they got the fireworks, yeah, they say they got the show. You're around the shoots, you're the best, so let's go.
This is Texas Toast. I'm your host, Miss Helen. Kick back and enjoy as we toast the best from Texas. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Texas on Tap. I'm Miss Helen, along with producer Kyle, and we're going to look at some music like we do every week. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing after the events of this week?
Well, I'm a little lonely tonight because there's no baseball. I always go through that horrible transition, even after no matter what, when baseball's over, it's like I'm lost for a little while. But I'll just watch MLB Network and it makes me feel a little better and it transitions me into, okay, no baseball, and start counting down to spring training.
Yeah, I can relate because I don't have a whole lot to look forward to as far as football or basketball either right now. I guess the Rockets are kind of exciting because it's just like a completely new team, but I mean they suck. They're terrible.
I do have to say one thing. Of course, we're talking about the Astros losing the World Series, but do you know how much cleaning I got done during those last few games? Because when I start getting stressed, like literally the bathroom got scrubbed, the kitchen, the stairs, 3 loads of clothes. Like I can't, I mean, that's what I start doing. I start cleaning.
Man.
So that was a good thing. I woke up this morning, even though I realized we had lost the World Series. I was like, whoa, looking good around here.
That's why. Yeah, you got to have something to look forward to, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, as unfortunate as it was, we've got a bunch of cool songs to talk about. So let's pick it up a little bit in terms of attitude and jump into some music.
Yes. Attitude adjustment. Okay, you go ahead. You want to go first?
Yeah, so I'm going to start off with a banger this week and then kind of jump into some more rainy day H-Town vibe songs because it's another rainy day here in H-Town right now. But
Yes.
so this song is Marfa Lights by Kaitlin Butts. And we've talked about one of her songs before, and she's just she's badass. So go ahead and check out this song. It's Marfa Lights by Kaitlin Butts. And that's the new one by Kaitlin Butts. I had to start off with that song this week. She's so genuine and authentic. Her voice is so unique, and she's just dope. Like, I just think she's so cool, and her whole aesthetic, visually with all of her stuff is so on point. And it's just really exciting to see Kaitlin doing stuff and putting out cool songs like this. I thought the hook was awesome. The song was just, it's like kind of chill, but it's just epic throughout, and just love it. Thought it was a great tune.
Yeah, and her voice is just, she got some pipes.
Yeah, she's good.
Got it going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one.
Yeah, definitely. And then, like I said, I'm going to kind of tone it back a little bit. Rainy Day Vibes. This is another guy that we've talked about before, and it's a song called Letterman by Palmer Anthony.
Oh, can I just say I'm in love with that song. Yeah. I'm sure he wrote it. Mm-hmm. And y'all might want to look it up because he has a awesome YouTube video where he went into an elementary school and like sang for some kids and like talked to them and did a speech, and he kind of implemented that song. But I was so super duper impressed with that, with the 3 different uses of Letterman. Mm-hmm. That is a winner.
Yep, that's exactly what I wrote down too in my notes. It's, the concept was clever, and even just with the Letterman itself, give her your Letterman, that kind of transcends generations. Because like, even though, like I graduated high school and I know what that is, I didn't really care about Lettermans the way that like, a couple generations prior.
Like in my time, that was big. Yes.
Yeah, but right, but like, I know what it means. So I just thought it was a clever use of that. And like you said, he ended up twisting it and using it 3 different ways. Just really well written. I've been seeing his name everywhere, so I just want to give that dude all the praise that he deserves.
And I've following the charts over the past couple of years, I see him every now and then with a song that's been released, and it's like it just doesn't quite make it up. Right. But I'm just totally impressed with that song. I check it out, everybody. You'll really be impressed too, I think.
Oh yeah, he's been jumping on shows too. Like I said, I've been seeing his name. So these songs that he's putting out are getting better, and he's getting more notoriety. So his songs will definitely be climbing those charts higher. Mm-hmm. And then the last one that I want to talk about is another guy that I've talked about quite a few times. And this dude he is killing me. I don't know if it's the fall weather that I'm looking forward to, or if it's just his songwriting or what, but I cannot stop listening to Colton Venner. And I know that sounds like I set it up as like trying to be a smooth radio guy, but I seriously can't stop listening to it. Like, we've talked about, I think 2 of his other songs previously, and he's just got this thing on lock. Like, so anyways, he put out a new song called Just Had to Be There. Mm-hmm. And, I have all the same things to say that I've said about all the previous songs. I think it's just the imagery that he puts into these songs. Cause I was listening to this thing, and he's talking about, sitting, or he didn't even say anything about a campfire, but I'm sitting there imagining myself sitting at a campfire. It's cold. It's the fall with my friends or with my girl or whatever. And it's just, he takes me there. And oh man, Colton Venner.
Yeah. You nailed it with your description. And yes, absolutely.
Yep. Well, that's it for me this week. What you got for us?
Okay, I'm going to start off with William Wallace. He has a new single out called Hold On. It was actually written for his wife because evidently he can't dance. There's some people that have 2 left feet. And he, interestingly enough, he's got some pretty good stuff going on. But he was a longtime drum player, and he stepped away from the drum kit, and he's out there singing and making music now. So that's a really good one to check out. It was a catchy hook. The melody is really good on it. So I thought it was a good, strong song. William Wallace and Hold On.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's quite a change from the last song that we talked about of his, Next Ex-Wife.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he reeled it back in a little bit.
Yeah, and I think the quality on this, I liked that one, but this is just such a well-rounded song. And then Randy Rogers Band, Can't Go Wrong. Their new single is just flying up the charts, and we'll look at their numbers and some other ones in a few minutes. But their new song, Picture Frames, they've got a big project coming out to celebrate their 20-year anniversary. And basically, I really like this song because a lot of us, we keep our pictures on our phone now. And, I always will tell, look at pictures and say, oh, that's a framer. And I have so many pictures that I need to get printed out. But it's just, looking back and reminiscing, looking at framed pictures and telling the stories about it. It's just, I don't know, such a soulful song. I love it. Picture Frames, Randy Rogers Band, their new one. And then Jamie Richards is back with a single. I guess all of us, even older or growing up, there was always that one person, maybe that older gentleman with that cowboy hat on that was smoking a cigar or having a scotch that always had the same seat at the local country bar. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the name of this song is "The Man in the Neon Moon." A lot of wisdom in this song, a lot of great writing, and it's a slow song, but I picture some of these people that I've known that have already passed away and they're no longer with us. And I'm like, okay, now I'm not going to be that old lady sitting in the corner on the bar stool because I'm too active. I'll be that old lady cleaning fish at the cleaning tables. But, we've all, especially growing up in Texas and in the country, we all know somebody like that. So check out Jamie Richards. Of course, Jamie's a heavy hitter. He's heritage Texas music. The Man in the Neon Moon. That's the name of the song.
Yep. That was a spooky season song. That was like perfect timing for Halloween. Starts off all eerie, and it's like you said, it just kind of sets the tone. Also, like you mentioned, they put some music theory to work in that song. And that ain't no four chords and the truth. They had some stuff going on. I had to think about it. So, yep.
Yes. So I have some really good news. Looking at the Texas country music chart, we had Hayden Haddock on, and Wind It Down debuted this week on that chart at 55. Kyle.
Oh, nice.
So
right
happy
on.
for Hayden. Yes. Yeah. he was Jamie Richards had the most added song on this chart, and then Hayden was right behind him by just one.
Sweet.
And of course, Ken Foe and Terry McBride had the most ads this week. Randy Rogers Band did too, and Jason Eady as well. And so I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah. And like you mentioned, we've got Hayden coming on this week. We just talked to him, and he'll be our episode this coming Tuesday. So you guys look forward to that.
He's just such a joy, just super duper enjoyed him. So looking at the top 5 on the Texas country music chart, John Wolfe is still at number 1 with Tequila Sundown. Randall King with Record High remains at number 2. Cody Jinks went from number 5 to number 3 with All It Cost Me Was Everything. Randy Rogers and Wade Bowen, Rhinestone, it's at number 4. And then rounding out the top 5 is Josh Ward, Lovin' Where It's Going. So that's a look at the top 5 on that chart. Texas Regional Radio Report is Tequila Sundown again. Actually, last week it was at number 2, but I know number 1, John Wolfe, and then Alcohol Abuse Case Harden is at number 2. Cody Jinks went from 4 to 3. All It Cost Me Was Everything, and then George Navarro's at number 4 with Like You Do, and Curtis Grimes is at number 5 on this chart with Noah Built a Boat, and that song is also charting nationally on the Positive Country Southern Gospel.
Oh wow!
Yes,
cool.
CD Extraction Texas top 5 this week is John Wolfe with Tequila Sundown. Number 1, again, he was last week as well. Randy Rogers and Wade Bowen at number 2. Cody Jinks is at 3. Randall King's Record High is at 4. And Josh Ward's at number 5 with Lovin' Where It's Going. So that's a look at the charts for this week. Top 5's not moving too much. Some of those will start dropping. A lot of new stuff coming up, as we preview and see, but I'm just I think the most excited thing I was about looking at the charts this week was Hayden's success.
Oh yeah, for sure. Great timing too, having him on the show and getting to talk about that stuff. Very exciting.
I think everyone's really going to enjoy that and like him. Oh, the Kyle Park was fun. I hope everyone enjoyed that. If you haven't downloaded it and listened yet, check out Kyle Park's Visit with Us.
Definitely seemed like people were digging that from the response and the amount of downloads we've had so far. Obviously, Kyle's a bigger name than a lot of the people we talked to, but that was a super insightful interview, getting to talk to him about his family life and all that stuff. And he mentioned that new song that he put out. I think it was called What's Your Drinking Song. And so just in case anybody was looking for it, that song officially will release, I think it's November 19th, which is in 2 weeks from now.
Right.
They just released it to radio early last week.
Correct.
And that's what he was talking about.
So that's what you got to do. You got to turn your radio on,
Yep,
get the FM on, check it out. That's right. Check it and support those Texas country radio stations. Support them because they're stepping out. And I know for a fact and from experience, sometimes there's certain programmers you have to really, it's almost like presenting a case to some management and programmers to get Texas music on. And let me tell you,
unless it's Kyle Park.
I had some and I won every time.
There you go.
So it's been a good week. And then I also want to mention in the upcoming weeks, we have for you musicians out there or anybody in the industry that's working musicians, maybe you're managing or you're a publicist or a radio promoter, interesting bottoms up episode will be coming out in the near future to tune into as we, kind of dive into the music industry and pick up different aspects to educate and pass along. Really enjoyed that one. I learned a lot. I was actually taking notes on that one.
Yeah, no, you guys talked about a bunch of, and like, I was sitting there. I have 2 degrees in music business, and I was sitting there thinking, like, oh my gosh, I've never even heard anybody talk about this before.
I know, it was amazing. Like, it was just, and sometimes it was like going over my head.
Same.
I was like,
that's what I was saying.
Like,
I could tell both of us were sitting there like, what is he talking about right now?
And this is just me. I'll just be brutally honest, because it was like, okay, where am I going to drive this boat next?
Yeah.
It's like,
right.
But it was, I just wanted him to talk.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, y'all will see. It's a good one. Bottoms up. Be looking for that episode. We'll be putting it out there and promoting it, so you'll know when it's coming.
Absolutely. And the goal with Bottoms Up, as we've said before, is to kind of get probably one or so of those out every month for you guys. And, we'll keep it going as long as we can. But, we've got a bunch of cool other interviews coming up before that one. So probably won't get that out maybe until, I guess we slapped y'all with 2 of those pretty quick once we started this series. So maybe we'll wait on that one a little bit. So we do have another really cool episode coming up. I think we should wait until next week to maybe talk about what we're going to be doing. But yeah, I think in about 2 weeks, we're going to have a very, very special episode. That's going to be a nice little change of pace.
Oh, yes. And then in the next couple of weeks, Sunday, November 14th, or that weekend, but actually the Texas Country Music Awards are on Sunday, November 14th at the Stockyards in Fort Worth. And Kyle and I will be there on the red carpet. We're the newbies. So everybody, if you're there, some of our artists and musicians that listen regularly, or whoever are friends of the podcast, if you're there, come see us.
Yep.
I'm still trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to wear, because I either have fishing clothes and my outdoor stuff, or like way overkill, like for weddings and stuff like that.
Yeah, so. It might be cold.
I'm sure it's going to be cold. Yeah, I'm sure. So
yeah, that'll be interesting. I think we'll have a blast no matter what happens, but we'll see what we'll see how it goes.
We're just, a seat of my pants. We're just going to go by a seat of our pants and just hang out and visit. And we may do some lives, and we'll definitely have some, we'll figure it out, but it's just going to be an honor to be there. I can't wait to see everyone like in person.
Oh yeah, same. It's going to be cool. We need to reach out to all the people we've talked to. I'll do that this week. I'll shoot everybody an email and tell them to come say what's up to us.
Yeah, I want to see Kim Fo. I want to see my Kim Fo.
Oh, they got to be there. They're nominated for what? Like
they'll be there. They will be there. I just want to like hug their necks, because I always say those bright smiles and their personalities, and then ultimately their awesome music. So they're just good. So Kim Fo, come see us.
Fo show.
Okay.
All right, cool. I guess we'll keep this one short. We can't talk about all the exciting sports stuff going on. You got any fun plans this weekend? I guess it's a little rainy out. Is it rainy out there?
No, but actually, we just had, when that cold front came in, it just kind of like rained a little bit here. But
gotcha.
We've been doing some good. The fall fish bite's always the best. I've had some good early mornings and some good mid-afternoon trips. So probably fishing. I always say I don't know what's going on for my weekend, and then everything happens. So
yeah, and I saw those flounder. I was jealous. I'm gonna go after this and pick me up some. My buddy's got some elk sausage for me, so that'll be my
nice.
My adventurous game. I'm just trying to relate with you, honestly, because I feel out of touch.
Well, and I know that everybody's getting ready to go hunt deer this weekend.
Yeah, man, and I wanted to go get the dove so bad, and last month just blew by so fast. It's crazy.
Didn't it? It went by so fast.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it, honestly.
I know, because then it's going to be
lots of cool stuff coming up.
Yeah, there'll be Christmas. So anyway, but okay, well.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll see all of you guys on Tuesday with Hayden, as we would say, or as I would say, Haddock, as he would say, haddock.
Haddock, like boat dock. That's how I remember it. Yeah.
Oh, hey,
but his song,
cute.
but his song, Wind It Down,
Yep.
it's a big mover. It's actually Song of the Week on the Texas Country Music Chart and debuted at 55. So go Hayden.
And it deserves to be. Yep, check
It
that
does.
one out.
It's a great song.
If you're not listening to the radio, which would be weird at this point if you're still listening to this podcast, you know, it's all on the Texas on Tap playlist. It's all linked. You can find all that through our website, www.texastoastpodcast.com. All the artist interviews and everything right there. So send it to your mom and dad, send it to your cousin, share it with some people.
Send it to your drinking buddies.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I do. It's like when I'm previewing music, it's like next thing you know, I'm like sending it to my girls.
Oh yeah.
Like what was one of those songs? There was some, we do so much music, I can't keep up. But there was one,
Same.
I think, it was Hayden's song, one of his songs about girls and dancing. And I was like sending that out to all my friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the same thing, but just with the sad songs, like those Colton Venner songs. I'll send those to all my buddies.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I guess we got it covered.
We did.
Yeah. Everybody have a good, safe weekend deer hunting, and we'll see you next time on Texas on Tap. Cheers, Kyle.
Cheers.
I dare to say, well, you can go to hell. Hell, I'll go to Texas. I've had my fill of every place but home. Well, take away these cities.